everyone. Welcome to another edition of the KSPNtv Sports Center. I am your host for today, Liborio Gudino, and I am alongside one of the Conejo Oaks announcers for this year, Josh Mechanic. Josh, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
So, as you guys may know, the season for the Conejo Oaks is officially over after the game on Monday. Well, we are going to get a little bit more insight on that, but first, do you want to talk about overall the whole season, how it was for you and as the Conejo Oaks baseball team as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really up and down summer for the Oaks. They started off looking like the best team in the CCL, 5-0, and then lost 8 in a row. And after that, we had no idea where the summer was going to go. So it was great to see the adversity that these guys showed, fighting back, getting into a playoff spot, and especially too with how the roster really thinned as the season went on, losing a lot of pitchers and some position players as well. So for the guys that remained for the whole summer and just fought their way, obviously a tough end in the playoffs, but just it was good to see the guys show fight throughout the summer.
Yeah, and now let's go into Tuesday's game, which was a crazy game. It was close from the first inning all the way to the ninth. I believe the final score was 5-4, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you want to give us a little bit more insight on that game?
Yeah, I mean, there was only runs scored in 4 half innings, and it was nothing through three. The Oaks took a 1-0 lead, and then they took a 4-0 lead in the fifth, and that lead was erased right away. The Riptide went with a four spot in the bottom of the fifth, and then it was 4-4 until the bottom of the ninth. And it was really the top of the ninth. Once the Oaks squandered their chance with the runner in scoring position in the top of the ninth, you could just feel a walk-off coming from OC. And then with 3 straight walks, it's hard to get out of a bases loaded, no out jam, even for stud closer Jackson Jordan. And he tried, got a strikeout, but couldn't finish the job. And it was really heartbreaking to see the season end like that for the Oaks, especially after losing in the championship last summer. But it was just good to see them get to the playoffs again.
Yeah, it was a really good game. So the OC Riptide went on and played the Arroyo Seco Saints, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so you want to give us a little bit more insight on that game?
Yeah, so that game happened yesterday in Pasadena. The Saints played, and they won 1-0. The Saints did, which is crazy and this league to have a 1-0 ball game, and the one run coming on a solo homer in the fifth inning. So just excellent pitching all around between the two teams, great defense. And now the Saints will face the Heldsburg Prune Packers from the north this weekend.
Yeah, and as Josh Mechanic had told us before, that some of those games will be at Sparky Anderson Field. So will you guys be broadcasting those games as well?
So we don't really have the details as to where Friday's contest is going to be held. But yeah, so it is a 3 game set. If there's a game needed on Sunday, we'll be hosting, and then Saturday's game will for sure be at Sparky Anderson Field, and we will be broadcasting it from the CCL's YouTube page. And then if there's a game needed on Sunday, that'll be broadcasted there as well.
Okay, so this season has come to an end. It was a really good one. I'd like to thank Josh for being in here for most of the weeks and giving us a little more updates on the Conejo Oaks. Anything you'd like to add, Josh?
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, so this concludes pretty much the Conejo Oaks edition to the KSPN TV Sports Center. And my name is Liborio Gudino, and we are out.